Welcome to levelupyourgame.net. I'm Disrepute, and tonight Poland versus Denmark in the first round of the playoffs of the ClanBase Nations Cup. Quake Live Team Deathmatch 2011. Should be a very interesting game. Up ahead, let's have a look at the teams. For Poland, Zik, West, Avek and Verb. That is a pretty deadly lineup they got there. Avek, very nice low ping. As you see, he's in Germany at the moment, I think. Denmark, Juvenile, Lotu, Nightops and Viam. And we've seen recently the kind of damage players like Viam and Juvenile can do, winning the ESL EMS final against Reason the other day for Rage Gaming. Lottie dropping out, ZLC going to join up instead. It's going to be Poland's map choice, Realm of Steel Rats. One we've seen in a few high profile games recently, including that EMS Grand Final. It's Poland's map choice. And the key feature of this map is there's no railgun. Generally it's quite an aggressive map into this red armor lightning gun side of the map. Both teams trying to get control. It's a very interesting quad area that you can rush last second and jump for it. But really, if you want to grab it with a good, strong player, tanked up to the rim with armor, then you need to set it up nice and early, maybe 15 seconds before. Apart from that, the rest of the map is tight corridors, really, that just lead from the quad area round to this red lightning gun. Most deadly weapon has to be the lightning gun on this map. We just see how these open spaces favour that shaft. And I expect both teams to really fight it out for control of that key item. There's a red armor, 2 yellows. The quad damage is the only power up. There's no mega health in this map. So, working a machine gun, shotgun, grenades, a rocket launcher, lightning gun and plasma. Key players here, gotta look at Zik, Verb and Havik for Poland. Ridiculously high level players. Juvenile and Viam are the key guys for Denmark, I'd say. The winner of this will go on to play either Serbia or the United Kingdom in the next round of the playoffs. There is a lower bracket, so the team that loses isn't out, and we're ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Start off on that superstar that is Avek. He gets a brilliant spawn on that lightning gun. Just a fair bit of damage there, and Juvenile goes down. Nightops was the other guy to take the damage, and I think he got killed as well. So a much better positional start for Poland. We don't have a time on quad yet, but it could spawn from 30 seconds to 59 seconds in that first minute, of course. The time it's picked up on, it spawns again 2 minutes after that. So Avek's got that second red of the map. He's got the shaft as well. He's going to be ideal for this quad, although he's not got much ammo. In fact, he's going to run out as he takes on fire. He goes down to the plasma. This is perfect for Avek. Oh, ran straight into a rocket, it looked like there. But look at that, there's the quad. Gets the fag on Viam, who was just trying to bait him in so he could pummel him. Going to move around back to the quad area and probably through the doorway. With his shaft down, he has got a shotgun in hand, of course, as well. There you go, another couple of frags. Brings it up to 12 for 2. Couldn't have really dreamt for a better start, to be honest, for Poland. I'm going to go down as well. Avek, is he going to drop for this lower yellow? He is. Picking up the ammo and the shotgun as well. Well, we definitely followed the right person off the spawn, didn't we? Avek, of course, in Germany at the moment, at Cbit. In the next couple of days, we'll be playing in the IEM Grand Final. Coverage from levelupyourgame.net, Level Up TV. As the score has just pretty much doubled since the end of that quad run. And Denmark looking a little bit nowhere. Well, I was just going to switch off Avec there, but he just spotted 2 Danish players in front of him, so let's see what he's going to do. Usually Avec one of the most aggressive players, so he's definitely one to follow. He's going to take this red, and then 35 seconds until the quad. There will be one more red before that for a Polish player to get. Presumably they're going to hold on to this area before that. A couple of them already going to the quad. Make that 3 with Avec to follow as well. This is good play. Make sure Denmark don't get any kind of lock with weapons on the quad. Avec, not really sure why he jumped across there against the machine gun. His teammate was just behind the player who cessed him down, but he is in place for the quad now. Now it looks like they might have missed out on that red armor. Well, they will have. Just picks up then. ZLC takes out Avec. Oh, dives on the quad. The quad goes down, and it looks like he got a good frag on it actually. ZLC, play from him. And on Verb's point of view, another 4 Kings player along with Zik. Winner of the esports7.net championship. Winners of ClanBase Euro Cup with 4 Kings. There we go, Viam though, the new EMS champion player with Rage. Gets in this red armor position. If he can just keep those Polish players back and grab onto that armor, they can start making some inroads into control of this key zone, but does get taken down. On Zik's point of view, with the plasma working that well, that's such a difficult weapon to use. Still a minute until the power up. Interesting, he was trying to wait for that upper yellow, but it was nowhere near spawning, in fact. So I guess he didn't have a time on it, he was just hoping. There it is, takes it. And now we should see an attack with that armor. Excellent bit of plasma on Nightops. He does go down to Avec as well. And Avec had a shaft and a rocket there to work with. Zik's pretty low on health now. It's 30 seconds till the quad. He's going to have to health up or die. We're going to switch around west. Got nothing in the way. There's Avec. He's moved in onto this upper position aggressively. Goes down to ZLC, who's only got 15 health, but a rocket. He's run out of ammo, in fact, on that. Does have a shaft in hand, but no real ammunition to work with there either. So he's in sort of no man's land. He's only got 10 seconds till quad. It would really be better if he palmed off his lightning gun here and perhaps died. But if he's going to go to the quad area, he's going to go down really quickly. In fact, he's going to be a little bit late there. Zik does get it, but ZLC manages to actually get the quad. So, actually was pretty useful in the end, despite what I said. 20 frags the difference. Following Zik now with the shotgun, he's just won using that machine gun. Of course, in the past this map was ridiculous for the amount of machine gun kills you would get. It's just so open, and machine gun is a long range weapon with no railgun available. It is one of the primary guns you would use to do damage at a distance. Nowadays, with machine gun damage down to 4 rather than 5, it has a tiny bit less impact. Players are definitely more inclined to try and get weapons now as well, but still going to see a lot of machine gun play. There we see Juvenile going up against the shotgun of Zik. He's now trying to wait on this lightning gun. We see the spread of the Polish players through the walls with those icons above their heads. They're on each level there. It's an excellent spread, although obviously Zik might have needed a bit of support there. He gets spawned on by Juvenile. He's only got 1 ammo to work with. Now the nades to try and defend this shaft. And there it is, up for Juvenile. Let's see if we can switch around. Have a look at a more aggressive, exciting player. Here's Avec. He's got 100 armor. He's got shotgun in hand. He has a lightning gun as well. I'm not even sure if he's kept that this entire map so far. I know, we just see him die. Bit of machine gun work there, but not really going to get anything out of that. Trying to attack in high, but Avec might as well conserve this armor. In fact, he's going to get another 50 on top of that. He's only got 10 seconds till quad. Poland do control that zone at the moment, and Avec could look at a very stacked. Look at that defensive play with the rockets on both of the tele exits, but Viam jumped right onto the quad. Perfect timing. Takes out Avec, but goes down to west. for the avenging kill. Now, Poland's setup there was brilliant. The only weakness really was Avec having to defend that with only the lightning gun, which doesn't really, unless you catch somebody in the air, push the player away, especially LG on LG battle. Could have done with the rocket just to knock the Danish player off the quad spot then, but West did take out the quad. Here's Zik getting this upper yellow again. See him move in and try and aggress on this lightning gun and red armor position. Juvenile just trying to hunt his way through on top of the shaft. Easily taken out by Zik. Juvenile off the spawn there. Gets annihilated again by the poles. Although Zik's pretty low on health now. Has to drop off for these 225's lower area. He's moving around just trying to health up and stack that armor again. If you can keep time on one of these yellows as well, it's a mega advantage you're going to get. Just grabbing it and coming back in for these attacks. You see Zik just attacking from the edge of the holding zone. It's such an excellent job he's doing here. And he's not losing anything, but he's dishing out tons of damage and staying alive at the same time. Juvenile's moved in on that quad. He does go down to the shotgun at range from Zik. Drops the shaft right on the quad spot. Although he got a really friendly spawn to get that back, and he's hit some excellent shaft. Look, he's in 38% to take out Zik there, but he's so low and he's got 15 seconds to defend against the whole Polish team. He can't survive that long. 7 seconds until this quad. Zik's in position. He hasn't really got a great weapon to work with, any rockets, but it does look like he's going to take it, and he does. 71. Look at that! Manages to kill his teammate. Valium takes him out. He's got 100 armor, and Denmark really need to move really quickly in here and take control of that red armor and LG area. Again, Valium a little bit slow hunting out the shots. But if they're not careful, Poland could get in and get position. Red up in 2. There it is up on the spot. And it's like Denmark do retain possession of this item though. As Valium fails the jump there. Although his armor stack's ridiculous. Look at that though, machine gun and then the shaft from Zik. Oh, we've seen some excellent frags from Zik so far with the shaft. Makes it look easy. It's all about positioning from him. Looking at about a 20 frag difference as Nightops. Just sitting on top of this red armor, he does take it. He's got shotgun and rocket in hand to work with. Comes up against Avec, point blank range, shotgun against rocket. Has to dodge away and escape, but he's only got 32 health now, and bearing in mind he did just pick up the red armor. Halfway mark of the map. Poland, just that early advantage is the real difference between the teams. That lucky spawns, good quads, and taking advantage of the benefits they were given at the start of the map. Denmark have basically managed to hold it and are just drawing it back ever so slightly. It's all going to come down to the quad, so look at that rocket right in ZLC's face from Avec. Brilliant work there, 20 frags the difference. We've only got 15 seconds till the next quad. We're on Avec, probably one of the best point of views to be on. Misses those rockets though. You would have expected them to hit them, but Denmark were attacking with nothing there. 2 players from the same position is never going to work out well. And Avic's just defended this area easily. Zik does take the quad, though. Jumped off into a stream of fire there. Gets taken down easily. Can't take advantage then of Poland setting up the quad yet again. And it goes down pretty quick. And in all honesty, I think Poland has set up the power-ups pretty well. They've just been a bit unlucky, or maybe Denmark have been lucky just to kill the quads each time, because it's not like they've really worked themselves into amazing positions to counter the quad. They've just managed to get enough shots on it to take it out, or a bit of individual skill. This is Poland's map choice anyway. Nice frag from West on his teammate. Does get taken out by Juvenile from behind. Is it going to go down as well? And Juvenile keeping his eyes on the prize. the lightning gun so important to time it and keep control of it. Didn't let any of those poles. He could have chased the frag underground there, but he just thought about what he was doing. Went back for that shaft spawn. Kept it under Danish control. Excellent play from him. And I'll tell you what, it's kind of easy to think about things like that when you're playing maybe a pickup or something. There's no pressure on, there's no people on comms shouting this and shouting that, but in a game, just simple things like that, it's actually a lot harder than you would expect to keep your mind clear and focused. Not get carried away chasing people around trying to get the kills. Now on Avek's point of view, only got 10 seconds until this next quad. He's managed to health himself up a fair bit. He doesn't actually need any more shaft ammo. He's going to have to move in though, only 5 seconds. A lot of damage to Viam though, and his team have come in and saved the day there. Zik manages to get the quad rocket out of nowhere from ZLC. Long range, that's brilliant work from him. He takes like yet another quad. He's been the key guy for Denmark on the quad kills so far, but I have to say they are riding their luck a bit. Poland not getting away with any quads bar the original one that got them this lead. And the gap is slightly closing. 15 frags as Poland hit the century. Following Verb. Just running around those lower corridors. Goes down to Viam with the shotgun in hand. No armor to work with. Oh, almost stole a lightning gun there, but West was supported by Avek, who himself rewarded himself with that item. There again, Denmark's just diving on that shaft, desperately trying to get it. Juvenile a little more intelligent there, just staying above it, trying to dish out some damage, get a time on it, maybe move in for the next one. But when the shaft's just so important, your mind can just tell you to dive on it and just hope it spawns. You never know, you might get it, you might go on a massive run, kill the entire Polish team, get the red, be in position for quad, get another 7 frags. That's what these players are probably thinking. Oh, nice frag from Zik. Around the corner with the rocket, tries to take out his own team. Oh, rocket jumps up, doesn't even notice the player, ZLC was it, next to him. And he's going to be rewarded with that red. He's going to get a rocket as well. If he moves round in time for this quad, could be an excellent position for it, though. He did kind of take a bit extra damage with those rocket jumps. And yeah, that's kind of wasted in the end. And Avek's now got the quad. He's going to get a yellow bit of ammo as well for the lightning gun. And moving through low this corridor. He saw a spawner in the lightning gun room. He's going to escape low. Is he going to chase him, or is he going to think about the red armor area? It looks like Poland maybe already controlled that. Moves back to the quad, picks up a couple of frags. And just ever so slightly extends that Polish lead again. Now he should be back for the red armor. He doesn't wait for it. It's up on its spot now. In fact, he's going to go down as a result. If he maybe delayed that a little bit, he could have got the red and then dropped down. But instead he went aggressive. Did get 1 frag, but went down himself. So, probably won't be happy with that. 20 frags the difference. Still got just over 4 minutes remaining. It's 2 quads left. Excellent. Will we see Denmark able to actually get control of one of them? Really need somebody in their team to just call them a bit earlier, while they've still got armor and weapons, to get in position and control that zone, all 4 of them, and try and take one of the power-ups. If they can counter, especially a Polish rush, that'd be ideal. I mean, but look at that play from Avek. Excellent shaft, although he does go down to Viam's plasma. And Viam looking like he's in a good position to get to the quad area. Does have 5 seconds before this red, and if he can get on it, he'd be the main man for it. Although one of his teammates is already waiting for it. This could be it. This could be the moment. Denmark come back into it. 20 seconds till quad. If I'm pretty low, let's go and cycle around ZLC. Oh, he's getting shot from the back, but he's doing enough damage and causing problems. Avek's way across the other side of the map. He's going to be rushing into the quad area really late. But it doesn't look like Denmark have really got anybody there. Nightops does take it, but inevitably went down to the rockets of Zik. Bit disappointed in Denmark there, really. And sometimes you do need to just think about what are the key strategies in Team Deathmatch, and it's definitely to get the power-ups, which this map they've just done really bad. They've killed it, well done, effectively, but you won't win by just killing the other team's power-up, especially if they eventually get 1 or 2 runs out of it and you don't get any. You're gonna lose. And at the moment they're not going to bring it back, unfortunately. We've only got 1 power-up left. So we follow Juvenile with his plasma in on the lightning gun area again. Just got rushed by Zik and Avec there, coming out from both directions, obliterating his corporeal form into the ground. 35 seconds till this last quad. As I say, there's not really much chance of a comeback now, about 25 frags difference. You never know though, something magical could happen. Denmark could get every single frag now until the end of the map. There we go, start of it. Avec did just steal that LG though, and that's going to really frustrate Denmark, because it is so much harder on this map to get kills with any other weapon. When you've got these longer distances, LG is just such a perfect weapon to utilise. Viam. Oh, that's such an excellent rocket. He does defend it, and finally Denmark have got a quad run. Here's Juvenile moving round. He's got a plasma, he's got a rocket. He does have a machine gun to work with at distance as well. Does go the low route into the shaft. Look at the spawner. And he's picked up a shaft off the ground. It's a couple of frags. 45 seconds to bring this back. Still 15 frag difference. Not going to happen, but any reduction in the score could affect a third map choice. As the quad run runs to an end there. Not too bad from Juvenile though. Does get that lower yellow. 20 seconds remain. So we can pretty much sum it up by saying Poland, excellent start. Lucky spawns perhaps. But the key thing really was the power-ups. Saw Denmark really hardly get any power-ups at all. They did kill the Polish power-ups, but between 2 top-level teams, you really need to get quad runs to make the difference. We see Avec, the standout player, as you would expect, scored 52, 31 deaths. Juvenile getting the most frags there. Well, actually Viam did, but those 2 players, as we suspected before the game began, they would be those top players for Denmark, but not good enough to take out the Poles on Realm of Steel Rats. So we move back to Deep Inside, but this map was already eliminated. Just remind everybody that coming up tomorrow and the next day, IEM Global Finals at CBIT. That'll be streamed by Level Up TV with a range of different shoutcasters. That is Quake Live 1 vs 1. The best players in the world. People like Rafa, Cypher, Cooler. All on show. CZM, that should be interesting. So, Hidden Fortress, Denmark's map choice. They've always been pretty powerful team on this map. They've always enjoyed it. Juvenile especially one to watch out for on this map. Excellent rail play and a player of Avic's ability with his aggressive rushed attacks through doorways, etc. Also interesting, we'll see both teams try and work towards controlling the lightning gun and yellow room at one side of the map. A cycle round. This room here. It does have a yellow armor, it does have some shards in as well. So it's got lots of armor. It's also got an advantageous position to drop down on the mega health. And with that lightning gun you can move out into the middle areas and do some serious damage. The other positions that are key on the map are the red armor down in the water below this point we're viewing now, and the railgun just in front of that teleporter. There it is spawning. And they'll be the areas the two teams will probably work over. If you get control of one of them, you might choose to rush to the other one and try and win that over with aggression, and then rush back and for the next timing of that item. We see Poland play that way quite a bit. Can play a little bit more campy. Some teams like to try and sit in the yellow room completely. Of course, quad is the other side of the map to the stronghold that is the yellow lightning gun room, so you always have to time it perfectly of when to move out and attack, and teams will attack that yellow, so that quad area 20 seconds before maybe. It's a really early setup on this quad. It's such a tight area and it's easy in a sense to defend. Takes some good clever attacking play, and this is definitely one of the best maps for seeing quad runs on. We'll have to see if Denmark can actually challenge for some power-ups this time rather than just killing them. Teams are ready. We're going to go live on Hidden Fortress, second map. Denmark need to win this, stay in it. Starting off with Viam. Denmark getting those spawns up high. He's got the plasma, so Viam didn't really get anything, but he has got the shotgun, goes down instantly to Verb. He's got this rail and he's already worked himself to this side of the map where the quad is. It looks like they're set up for it this early on. It could spawn after 30 seconds. Still got 10 seconds to control it for, until it could possibly spawn at the earliest. There's Verb getting that back yellow. He's going to wait for the rocket, is he, as well? Yeah, he is. And he'll probably be straight back up to the quad. Might get absolutely perfect timing on it, in fact. There we go. Poland in control of the power-up. Here the rocket jump trying to come up from underneath. Verb manages to take out his teammate. That's actually let Denmark get in. Juvenile, oh my god, gets the frag on Juvenile with the rail, and it's a really late quad. In fact, Denmark have stolen this. Such a late quad. Poland will be really frustrated with that. To take the risk of setting up early, hoping that, you know, get a quad spawn after 30 seconds in the 40s, but it comes on 59 seconds. Intensely frustrating. Brilliant quad run so far from Nightops. Took over the yellow room. Always key. Managed to back off and get some health. Got one frag with that rail we saw. And takes out West as well to follow it up. Backed up by his teammates. Oh, another nice rail there. Hitting 75%. Only had 4 shots, of course. And Denmark have taken the lead from this. This map is all about momentum. If you get a quad and get on a little run, maybe frag all of your opponents, then you just need to keep rushing from end to end of the map and just dominate them. Keep control of all the items if you can. Although Poland have moved in here and taken control of that yellow room again. As I say, some people, some teams definitely focus more on controlling the yellow than others. Denmark look a little bit more happy to sit out of that yellow, work on the rails and the red. There is the back yellow as well, so you can actually outstack armor wise. The yellow team, you won't have the lightning gun to work with, but the rail of course is just as effective in the right hands. There we go, Viam getting a nice frag, helping his teammate. Takes out Avik as well with the rail. Just moving from side to side on the map with the rail, with the shotgun. Look at that rail on Verb, takes him out. Time to move into the lightning gun room. Perfect timing. 15 seconds until the quad. He could do with the yellow spawning right now and then moving to the quad area. Not going to happen. Not going to risk waiting either. 5 seconds till quad. Just getting blocked by Verb, but Denmark are going to be in there again. Juvenile missed out on picking up the shotgun from Viam's drop. This is a bit weird. Guess he didn't notice it or get a call. He's going to work with rail only. Misses those shots. He's all about the red armor though. Verb and Zik going down, although Poland were just like rushing him, ridiculously diving at him, desperate to kill him, and that, I have to say, it did work in the end, but at the expense of a few frags there, giving Denmark a 6 frag lead. Now on Verb's point of view, working with the pommel and the rail. That's the position, of course, we saw him at the start of the map in. Very good play from Verb. Missed the shot, realised he was going to die because he had low health and just switched away to nothing, so he didn't drop his rail. Juvenile then, of course, Juvenile runs out of his plasma, and as we see, goes down because he didn't have that rail picked up. One of the most dangerous players with rail on this server, I have to say, Juvenile. From Poland all over this red and rail now. See West on this back side of the map. Going to get this lower yellow. 35 seconds until the quad. The teams are almost tied. It's so close. And looks like Denmark have settled for the yellow. Yeah, and I was going to say, Poland really want to move in and stop Denmark moving out this back side of the map, because now Viam is in such a dangerous position. He's got the mega. He has got a nice armor stack. He's going to be absolutely perfect for quad. Although look at that, he got ripped to shreds by Zik's plasma. West working with a teammate Verb to kill him as well. There we go, Verb. Just waited, delayed his move out. That's a very intelligent play there. Although he's so low now, he's in a bit of trouble. No health around for him. We'll get the yellow. Saw that 25 spawn just after he dropped. Should be irritating. We'll pick up the 25 here though. Can he get into that yellow room? Oh, pummel kill as well on Juvenile. Great awareness. Such an excellent run there from Verb, really showing his TDM experience. Palms off his rail for a teammate. The teams are actually tied, and Poland eventually get into the lead. This map is so much about working together. The team play on this map, very, very important. Working in packs of 2, 3, 4 even, to get frags, to draw players in dangerous positions. If you can tempt players out of that LG stronghold, we see that 3 players potentially to counter them. So I'm just waiting on this red. We'll stick with him unless he doesn't take it. He doesn't. Although Denmark moving in themselves to the red armor area didn't look like the most intelligent move. Haven't seen really any pressure on the mega health from Poland. Mega, another big item. Poland messing around, sharing items out between themselves. They almost get caught out there. Oh, and now we see Denmark moving in for this quad, although Poland come in behind through the teleporter. Oh my god, good dodging from West. And Poland going to take this quad here. Verb jumping on it. He does have the weapons to work with. Gets a frag on Vine just before he picks up the yellow as well, so that's going to be key. He has missed out on the red. The Vime's going to go down, so those Nitops. Oh, look at the Russian Juvenile taking him out with the rocket launcher. It's a 1-point game at the moment. So close between these two teams. The way they play this map is pretty similar, in fact. Neither team particularly aggressive on the yellow team that holds the lightning gun room. West going down to Juvenile. Must have created though, so we didn't switch. Can just cycle around maybe in a second. Have a look at who's actually in the yellow room. See Juvenile up above with the rail. Nitops with the rocket launcher in this red area. It looks like all the players are over this red armor zone. 2 frags of difference. so much combat on this map here. Nightox eventually does sit back in this yellow room, but he's going to go down to Avik. Upper yellow will be up in a second. Doesn't want to pick up the rail because he's already got one. He wants a teammate to take it, but it looks like he's going to have to take it if he doesn't want it just to disappear. There you go, mega health in the hands of Avik. Such a dangerous thing. Just misses out on the shotgun, but he has got the shaft. And now 20 seconds until quad. Get these shards and really wants to move to the quad zone with teammates. Avik could be the guy for the power up here. What the hell? Seems like his teammate just shot him there. He's going to get shot from behind. He doesn't seem to notice. Just desperate to sit on the power up. Gets pummeled. Oh dear. Maybe wanted to use plasma there just to push back the opponent. But there we go. Gets the quad. He's got the shaft out. Avoids that rocket, but he's back for that mega. Oh my god, how did that rail miss? That one didn't. Nightops goes down, moving through to the mid area. If I am gonna fall to the same fate, is now 160-100. Stacked to the brim. Should be pretty much invulnerable at this point. With the weapons, the armor, the health, and the quad. Of course, quad runs down. ZLC rushing in, almost grabs that round in front of Avik, but misses out before he dives through the telly. We're not seeing that great at aim from Avik at the moment. Missing a lot of what you would expect him to hit kind of shots. It does look like Poland have lost control of this yellow area, though. Avik moves in behind the Danish team, in on the armor item, and now this is such a danger for Denmark. If Avik's got control of the yellow room, he's gonna get it and move out. Players like Deuce do that. Just do such damage with those items. 9 frags of difference as Poland just moving in onto the century scoreline. Denmark not far behind though. So we're over halfway through this map now. Remember, Poland's took the first map 1-0. They are up. So Denmark need to win this to stay in. It is a best of 3. ClanBase Nations Cup. First round of the playoffs. There is a lower bracket. 15 seconds until the quad. Avik, again, look at the armor stack. Such an excellent position to defend as well. The pummel did hit. Juvenile managed to take him out with the rail. West rushes in with the shaft. In fact, Juvenile had a bit of armor to work with himself, although he's been pushed completely away now. And Avik eventually got around for the quad anyway. He's really trying to take control of this Polish team at the moment. Avik wants all the key items. He wants to be that main man. Oh my god, excellent defensive play from Denmark there up the stairs. It's so difficult though as a quad to come up those stairs and really get any shots away. Kind of surprising he went that route. Often you'll see players avoid doing that, just go back round to the other side and attack. Always want to attack with teammates. In fact, you'll often send in a player lower area there on the yellow armor just to draw the fire. So Denmark do control this yellow lightning gun area. Juvenile with the rail, just trying to peek out some shots at this midfield area. There's 8 impressive for him. 5 frags is the difference. Could go either way at this point. Still so tight between these teams. Make health up in a second. Looks like Juvenile does know about that. Oh, the West there came out of nowhere behind that pillar. Such excellent play. Had to hit those rockets. I think Juvenile did actually hit his rail shot. So that was such good play from West. He does get pushed into the corner there to get taken out by Viam, the aim beast himself. Going up against Zik. Zik seemed to have a little bit more advantage in the health and armor department. Wins the fight against Viam. And Poland are the guys controlling this upper yellow. There's the mega health. Now this is the one before the quad. Zik takes it. He's also got armor. He's also got shafts. He's got a rocket. Look at ZLC. Came in and took out the key guy for Poland there. So they're not going to have anybody looking strong for this power up. Up in 5 seconds. Avik goes down. Juvenile's rail saving the day. Nightops with the rocket. Look at that. Nightops has been sent down to 4 health. He can't even drop off. That was such a good rocket attack. Didn't get the quad, but it did weaken him so much. Look at that, almost machine gun down. If he hadn't had that bit of armor, he would have died. Managed to pick up the 25, and there's the Mega, but it's stolen in front of him. Verb takes him out with the rail. Poland still with that advantage. Would have thought maybe that quad could have put inroads into that. But it wasn't to be. Excellent play. Didn't actually see who that Polish player was that did the rocket jump up, but that was such a good attack last second, seeming like they lost it. Funny Zik, he's got the timing on this Mega. ZLC, that is actually quite an effective rocket attack, although he doesn't actually get a frag out of it. So in fact he's just given away the rocket launcher, although he did enough damage that Nightops could get an easy kill on Zik, who had picked up the Mega health. And in fact he's got a nice bit of armor to work with himself. Doesn't want to waste it running into Verb. 10 frags, the difference, 40 seconds until the next quad. We've got 3 quads remaining on this map. It still could go either way. On ZLC at the moment, waiting on this red armor. Verby looks like had a rough inkling of when it was going to spawn. They do miss out to a pretty tight lock on it from Denmark. Not quite sure what ZLC is doing. But the quad will be up in a second. Actually, if he stays in this position, Poland are in serious trouble. Can't get through this teleporter. Good play from him. Look at the spawn from Verb. That'd be excellent for quad, you'd think, but no, there. Poland have moved in at the back, taken the quad. Avec again, the danger man. The gap's closed, but it's about to extend again in Poland's favour. Picking up the 25, the yellow wasn't up. It's going to be another 10 seconds before it is. That back yellow's still not up for 4 either. So he's not going to wait for it. Red up now, and Avic's there on it. Oh, good bit of shaft at the end there as well. That would have done a lot of damage. But perhaps a little bit of a mistake by Poland there. Should have taken control of that yellow armor room. Avic doing what a good player should do. Just camping out, trying to do some damage. Oh my god! Somehow dodged those extra nades. Oh, it's his 12th. Impressive. Another round the corner job there. 55% for him. Pretty insane railing from Avic now. 10 frags the difference. Still in Poland's favour. Still so close though. Could go either way so easily. Especially if Poland keep doing so much damage to each other. 40 seconds till quad. Avic working on empty here though, only 20 health. Goes through the teleport and drops his rail to Viam. That's a bit of a mistake there. Viam is working with about 50 armor. Make that 100. 11 frags is the difference. 20 seconds till quad. Now the teams want to start moving their way towards it now. The upper yellow is too far away to get. The red could be got before quad and moved in. It's going to have to be quick though. The Mega's way too close to the time of quad to get. Viam, good defensive play. BS dropped a weapon to West. Oh my god, heavy shotgun from ZLC. I'm not even sure how he took out a 100 health guy there, but Juvenile does take it. He's got a rail, he's got a shotgun, gets 1 frag. This is the second rail. Moving down to the mega health area. I'm not really sure why he would take that route, but to get a frag out of it. 15 impressive for Juvenile. Gets another kill with rail. Now switches to the shotgun. It's a 1 frag game. West going down. Still a 1 frag game. Verb goes down. Avic, is he going to follow? Oh my god. Poland coming in. Last second. Juvenile down to 3 health. What a quad run. To bring it all the way back. But Poland still just that bit ahead. We've only got 1 quad remaining. Remember, Denmark need to win this. They will go to the lower bracket if they do lose though. But to take it to the 3rd map, they need to take this map. This is their map pick, Hidden Fortress. Juvenile just running straight into that plasma stream of Verb. Goes down to the plasma rail combo as well, and suddenly, from what was a tied game, Poland have extended to 8 frag advantage. Only 6 impressives for Verb. It really puts into context just the amount of impressives Juvenile had. And look at that rail percentage by Viam. 70. Oh, Avec, look at the counter attack. So aggressive, going to finish off Viam so well as well. Oh, ZLC getting baited in a little bit by the drop weapon. Is not looking good for Denmark. They've pretty much all taken damage before this quad. Go back from west. Needs to move to the quad area now. Oh my god, fails the jump. Picks up the 50 though. That's going to be important. If the quad drops, there won't be any health there. Oh, Denmark do have position on this quad. They're going to need this to bring it back. But look at Poland rushing in. Oh my god! Got knocked up above the quad and Zik does take it. Well, this should be it now. Unless there's a real mess up from Poland. 10 frag difference. They got the last quad, 40 seconds remaining. Oh my god. Missed the shotgun as well. And Denmark go hunting. 8 frags. Nice counter from Avec with the plasma. And it looks like they're going to try and play it strong in this lightning gun. Yellow is such a hard room to attack. I mean, attacking it from below, you've got to come up some stairs. Attacking it from high through a tight doorway. Juvenile does hit the rail, of course he does. And look at this attack. ZLC rushes in with a rocket, but he's going to go down. It's just a little too late there, I'm afraid. And wow.
Red wins.
What a nice end to the map. Well played Poland. They go through. Denmark down to the lower bracket. Poland will play the winners of Serbia or the United Kingdom. So this has been ClanBase Nations Cup 2011, Create Live Team Deathmatch. I'm Disrepute, and thank you for tuning in to levelupyourgame.net.